The story takes us to the summer of 2019, when I went backpacking with my friend Dylan in Bitterroot National Forest, Montana. We've done smaller hikes before, but this was our first backcountry trip, a 12-mile loop trail, one night camping, and then back out the next morning. We set out in the late morning. The forest felt massive compared to anything I'd hiked before. Pines stretched in every direction. The air smelled sharp and clean, and for the first couple of hours, we joked around, snapping pictures, just enjoying how isolated it all felt. By mid-afternoon, the sky started to change. Thick gray clouds rolled in fast, and the light under the trees dimmed until it looked like dusk, even though it wasn't. Around 6, we started looking for a flat place to set up camp. And that's when Dylan said he'd push a little ahead to find a good clearing while I rested with the pack. "I'll be just 10 minutes, he said. He walked off down the trail, turned the bend, and I never saw him again. 10 minutes passed, then 20. I should have heard him calling, or at least crashing through the brush. Finally, I strapped the pack back on and followed. His boot prints were easy to track in the dirt at first, but about a quarter mile later, they just stopped. And I don't mean they faded. I mean they ended. One last impression in the soil and just nothing. Just a carpet of pine needles. It was as if he just stepped off the trail and vanished in the thin air. I shouted until my throat burned. I blew the cheap whistle we brought, but there was just no answer. The sun was dropping fast, and I knew the forest would be pitch black soon. I decided to make camp right there, thinking he'd stumble back by morning. But that night, that was the longest of my life. Around midnight, I woke to sounds, crunching in the brush. And at first I thought it was Dylan, but the steps circled my camp slowly, never coming closer. Whoever, or whatever it was, stayed just out of sight. I called his name once, and the noise stopped completely. For the rest of the night, I just didn't even move. By morning, I packed up and practically ran 3 miles back to the ranger station. I was frantic. I told them everything, and within hours, a search team went out. They had dogs, radios, the works. The dogs picked up Dylan's scent near that clearing, and then lost it again 100 yards later. Just gone. The search went on for 5 days. Helicopters scanned from above. Teams combed every ridge, but nothing. No torn clothes, no food wrappers, no body, just nothing. To this day, Dylan is listed as a missing person. His family never got answers. And me, I can't stop thinking about that night. The way those footsteps circled camp. The way they stopped dead the moment I called out. I used to believe monsters were just stories. But now I know. Sometimes the forest itself swallows people. And whatever is out there, it doesn't like visitors.